Hi, I'm Matthew Lapp, host of Matthew Lapp Train Guy Segment Show. Also today in this segment, I'm at the Mid-Continent Railway Museum in North Freedom, Wisconsin, and continuing episode 211 with part 3. What you see right behind me is Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western 595. Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western 595 was built by Pullman in 1914 and is a Boonton-type passenger coach. This car was part of an order of 77 cars built for the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad. All of these cars featured unique I-beam platform roof supports at each end, which earned them the nickname Boontons, as they were a familiar sight along the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western's Boonton branch through Boonton, New Jersey. Also, it was used in commuter service on the railroad as well, and passengers even rode aboard this car as well. Then later it was retired, and in 1963 it was brought over to the Mid-Continent Railway Museum in North Freedom, Wisconsin, and also it is sometimes used with the passenger train. Even visitors of the museum ride on it as well. Alright, I'm going to show you all the exhibits inside the train depot, and I'll get behind the camera and show you around, so here we go. Okay, as we make our way around the depot, you may see all those pictures and cases on the wall. There's a Chicago Northwestern logo, the 1385 restoration process during the time I made this video. Here's a model of the Hudson locomotive from New York Central, 5320. If you want to pause and read that, feel free to. That's the Southern Pacific Daylight locomotive, 4449 in the American Freedom, that newsprint. Here's the 1385 going through snow. LaRue iron mining at Clarence. And look at all this. A map included. And in that case, lanterns, and here's some more pictures on the wall. In this case, switch locks and switch keys, a good collection. And that's Western Coal and Coke 1 on those pictures on the wall. Some more pictures, and there's another display case, Duluth, Mesabi, and Arm Range. Pretty cool. What you see right behind me is the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Freight House. The Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Freight House was built in 1974 to resemble the appearance of a typical short-line freight house at the turn of the century, and it is basically a replica of an original. Back in 1900, railroads carried cargo from small parcels and milk cans to heavy equipment. Also, this one looks like as if this one was once used by the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railroad. Also, they were built to receive shipments and hold them for pickup by customers or for outbound loading onto a freight car. Freight houses could be found at small and large terminals alike. They were often loaded on a sidetrack so freight cars could be loaded without having to interfere with passing trains as well. This one was built for the Mid-Continent Railway Museum in North Freedom, Wisconsin, and also it is the office of the museum superintendent of operations as well. What you see right behind me is DOMTAR 1001. DOMTAR 1001 was built by Electromotive Division in LaGrange, Illinois in 1949 and is the 105/98 diesel locomotive built by that factory and is an NW2 type diesel locomotive. It was originally used by the Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi Railroad and was originally numbered 10 for the railroad. Then later it was renumbered 1001 and was still used by that railroad. Then in 1996 it was sold to the Georgia Pacific Railroad and retained its number. Then in 2001 for many years it was likely used to switch cars for the companies it was used by. Then in 2018 it was bought by the Mid-Continent Railway Museum in North Freedom, Wisconsin and was moved to the museum by the Wisconsin and Southern Railroad. Today it is preserved at the museum where it is today and is likely used as a backup locomotive as well.